children are a gift from God. And I think about it, the years, how many babies are aborted and how many babies are killed for the sake of being inconvenient because somebody don't want to deal with the child, or because it is a child that is birthed out of season, or because it's a child that nobody wanted. And there are women that's sitting back wishing that I could have a baby, wishing that God will open up my womb, wishing that I would be blessed with a child. It doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl. Sometimes people get rid of them because it's not the right sex. Sometimes people get rid of them because they feel like they can't afford them. But somebody's there waiting just for that child.
Yeah.
Somebody not willing to throw away the baby.
Amen.
And so when I talk about this woman this morning, I talk about women who have to be women of vision that can see above and beyond the child that is laying there. Have you ever thought about while you were young, what will my baby be when he grow up? What will they do when they grow up? I tell you, when I was a mother, I began to think about, 18 years, help me Lord. But I'm sure by age 25, they're going to be married, and they're going to be on their own, and they're going to be grown. I used to think, by age 22, they're going to be working a good job, and they're going to be taking care of mama then. But glory. Sometimes, when things don't go the way that we plan as mothers, we still have to be patient and work with our children. I remember, and I think back with my mother and my father, they never threw one of us out the house.
All right. Lord.
They corrected. And the threat was, if you don't do, if you get hooked up with the wrong person. I remember just sure. My mama came and told me, your daddy said, if you don't leave such and such alone, I'm going to tell myself that he did.
That was the word.
No, you're going to have to go. What happened to those parents of today? Did it hurt? Yeah, it hurt. But I tell you one thing, Father knows best. And Mother knows best. Sometimes we want to snub the advice that Mother and Father give because we are grown and we think, let me do this. I can do this on my own. I know what I'm doing. And you don't trust me. Or you just, that's what the devil will always make you think, that somebody don't trust you. Mom and dad don't trust you. But the truth of the matter is, they know all the tricks that you plan, and we think they brand new. And my dad would tell us straight, he said, if I was born this big, I would have killed my mama. So I know the tricks that you were playing. But yet still, we still got to go through it. And we're going to try to play those tricks and do those things too. But you need to thank God if you have a mother, and not only that, a father that's concerned enough to tell you the truth instead of letting you have your way and getting away with everything because they want to be your friend.
Amen.
Amen.
I know. As I said once before, and I say it again, the problem nowadays with a lot of parents is they don't want to be a parent first. They want to be a friend first. But you can be both of them. But you have to make clear, first of all, that you are a parent. And as a parent, sometimes you've got to learn the word N-O. No. But why? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? The answer is still good because I said so. All right?
Amen.
I know they want to know why. They want explanation. And they want to know reason. Sometimes you cannot articulate the reasoning behind your answer. Sometimes it's just something down on the inside testified. Well, one time she wanted to go with some folk to an Easter egg hunt. And her mother told her, no. And I don't know, were you planning on going anyway? She was going anyway. She was going anyway. And something happened. What happened that you didn't go?
My friend down the street had asked her mother to, and her mother told her no, and she asked me, and I told her that, well, I'm going anyway. So she stuck her hands on her hips and said, well, if your mama told you not to go, what you going for? And I sat on the curb and cried and didn't go. But those people went off and got killed.
And that's what happened. Everybody that was in that car, except one, there was a terrible accident, and they got killed. Can you imagine the grief and the sorrow of a mother that told the child no, and the child said, I'm going to do it anyway? You see, the spirit of rebelliousness knows how to rear its ugly head. Amen. That nothing good thing, no good thing can come out of rebelliousness. And if God had not interceded, see, God interceded and had somebody telling her, look, if your mama said no, the answer is no. It takes some sacrifice when it comes to your children. Sister Denise, you got 5 girls. How many times have you gone without? So they could don that little pocketbook and little shoes and that little dress and that little outfit. Some of you mothers, you know what I'm talking about. How many times when you said, no, I'm going to give to my child, I can go without it because it's all right. I know who I am. And it's all right. I know that I have 5 suits and I rotate them around. Mix and match them.
Amen.
And I'm comfortable in them.
That's right. That's right.
But when you look at little Sally or little Johnny and see the shoes all turned over, hands up to leg, sleeves up to leg. And you realize it's time for them to get some clothes. Amen. So you weigh and say, what do I do? See, I know about this because I know I had a mother who sacrificed. Yes. It was 6 of us from her basket who sacrificed to make sure that we had. Sometimes she'd have to go to the little cheap place to buy her little cheap hose. There might have been some days that she went without them to make sure that we had. Are there any mothers in here that when you cooked and you saw that you were running a little low, but you said, I'm going to eat what's left because I'm going to make sure that everybody in the family is fed. And you might have to eat the scraps in the pan or maybe the backs to the chicken, but somehow God will fill your belly with what you ate. Why? Because I put my children first. I put my husband first. Or I put somebody first to make sure that they were taken care of. Amen.
Yes, yes, yes.
You see, at home we learn in honor, preferring one another.
Yes.
At home we learn how to put others first. But if you one of those moms, and I know you're not, but you know I gotta make the example. Where you all hooked, fried down, laid to the side. You know what I'm talking about. Just looking good, everything matching. Nails perfect, and got nothing that's good, but everything straight, not a hair out of place. Then you got these little children coming behind you, nose all snotty, head all nappy. You got hair cut ever since he was born, and just clothes just roughed up, messed up. And you looking good, like, and back in the day, they said it looked like they stepped out of a bandbox. But you looking real good. And then you got these little rugrats that's following you. That that look like you picked them up at a homeless shelter on your way to wherever you were going.
Amen.
It takes a sacrifice to be a mother. And sometimes what you wear may not be the best, but is it clean? I believe somebody in here knows what I'm talking about, because sometimes people and children, we don't know the sacrifices that a mother makes in order for us to grow up and to be who and what God